All right, so here, let's try to think about how to solve max flow. And the one is sort of just brute forcing water through these pipes, right? We see here a capacity of 100, so we push 100 through it, right? But then it splits with 100 in either direction. And I already have 100, so what am I going to do with it? I got to choose, right? And as soon as you choose, it's bad because you might make the wrong choice, right? And then you say, uh-oh, I hit a bottleneck, that 100 didn't work, right? So I have to back up and try something else, right? And as soon as you back up, you try things and you back up, that gets into recursive backtracking, and the running time could be exponential. In fact, if you do it wrong, the running time could be infinite if you start cycling, right? So instead, we're going to have the following strategy. We're going to focus on a single drop of water, right? And how can we get a single drop of water from S to T? Right? We're assuming all our capacities are integers, right? So we're not going to hit any bottlenecks with our single drop. What do we need? Any path. And how do you find a path? Depth first search, breadth first search, Dijkstra's algorithm, lots of good paths, right? You take a single drop, you push it through. And now, once we found a path, right, you give them an inch, what do they take? They take a mile, right? What are they going to do? You're going to expand that up until it hits a bottleneck. Right? Everybody buy that? Yeah. And then you're going to find, right, that's the bottleneck. Okay, so here's what our algorithm is going to do. It's going to first come down here and push 30. Then it's going to go up there and push 30. And then we're going to have this is our graph, right? So we have 20 coming up here and 20 and 30 and 30, and then they join up, so here you get 50. Everybody buy that? All right, so now, then we're going to see, can we get more? And how do we get more? This is our current flow, right? So our loop invariant is that we have a current flow. And our step is to get a better flow, all right? So we take our current flow and we build what we call the augmentation graph. I think augment is kind of German for a small change, right? It's here, I'm at capacity, so I can't push even a drop through this anymore, right? But here, I got 30, and I can push 31. Here, I got a capacity of 2, and I don't have anything, so I can push 2, right? Here's, still got a capacity of 1 left. Everybody buy this? This is the augmenting graph. And now what do we do? You try to find a path to push 1 more drop, right? That's our path. And what's the bottleneck of the path is these 1s, right? So we push 1 more through there, and then what do you get? We get a new flow. We get a new flow by adding 1 along that path, right? And so the 30 flow would turn into a 31. All right, everybody see how we added 1 along that? And then we say what's given, now we have a flow, what's our augmentation graph? And is there a path from S to T? Right? Everything's at capacity except this guy and this guy, right? So there's nothing you can really do, and so we stop. Right? Everybody got that as an algorithm?
Why are you subtracting? Where are you subtracting?
Did I subtract?
Yeah, 20 minus 20.
Oh, I'm trying to say how much more flow can I have? Right here, I have a capacity of 2 and a flow of 1, so I can flow 1 more through. Yeah? 4 minutes, thank you. I didn't think you were asking me a question, because you don't ask questions, but you're good at the 4 minutes. That alone will get you full class participation marks, because I will recognize you. You're the guy who sits in the back and says 4 minutes.